right. So, the last we left off, uh, the group had kind of split a little bit, with the majority of people doing one thing, but we are going to begin with Faelyn, who's sort of not
Hey,
needing
that's
or
me.
wanting to rest and being perfectly fine with navigating through the forest himself. Took off after the goblins find their hideout. So, Faelyn,
Yes.
you have taken off into the woods in search of wherever these raiders come from, confident in your ability to take care of all of them by yourself.
Yeah.
How we feeling? What are we doing?
Yeah. So I'm just going after them. Um, is there a way to sort of track the path that they took this way, or the path that they?
That would be a
Um,
survival check.
yeah. Let's bust one out. That would be under. Oh, I can remember how to do all this. Hasn't been that long. Attributes, survival. There she bless.
There you
Not
go.
bad. Not
Uh,
bad.
yeah. So the path they took is pretty clear. Via a giant spider is much more adept at moving through a forest than, like, an elephant or something, but it is still
Sure.
a giant creature, and it is leaving obvious tracks in its wake, as well as the occasional, like, discarded empty, grain sack after the goblins have been, eating their spoils and just casually littering in the forest.
Naturally.
Uh, you follow them. The issue that you have is you are not as fast as a giant spider.
That's fair.
It doesn't. It can sort of ignore a lot of terrain, but slows you down when traveling through the forest. And it is a larger creature and just has a larger gait. But night falls and you're still pretty much on its trail. Uh, you probably need to camp for the night, or you can keep on pressing on through exhaustion. I will remind you that elves from this world do require a full 8 hours of sleep. They do not have the trance feature that standard D&D elves have, because that's just a weird world building thing I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Yep. Nope.
uh,
We'll definitely sleep it out.
okay. So you rest. You also had a good enough survival thing where you're able to, like, if you didn't have food already on you, you can forage for some berries and stuff too. We're not worrying about rations in the day-to-day for this game. When they become an issue, I will let you know and how much you have at that moment, and then we'll start tracking them. But for now, you're fairly self-sufficient in that. Uh,
Perfect.
you are able to track them, follow the tracks to around a general area, and then they sort of disappear a bit. Uh, Make another survival check for the second day.
Yeah, for sure. God damn it. Come on.
So they disappear for a second, and you're a bit confused because how could you lose the tracks have been fairly obvious up until now. But as you're searching out, you see a few things. You see that there is a area of the forest, still has trees on top of it, not a clearing or anything. But you do find four separate tunnels, or five separate tunnels that go down into the earth. Four that look like they're slightly hidden. They've got foliage and some sort of disguises, but you can still see some tracks going in and out. A fifth one that is a lot more blatant and obvious, with just a big, clear entranceway and just lots of goblin tracks coming in and out of it. But then you also see, sort of in between the grouping of four and then this one way off to the side, what you recognize to be a giant. You don't recognize what it is at first, and it takes you a while to realize what it is because you haven't seen one of this scale. But like a giant funnel web spider, like trapdoor little hole, like a liftable latch in the ground that this spider has built for this large lair underneath it, where it would have been for a size where a giant spider could crawl down and get into. As well as off to the sides of it, two more holes, tunnels that are more obscured like the other ones, that you feel could lead down into this entrance.
Gotcha.
So you have
So,
definitely found the location where
right, I know where
the
we're
hideout
going.
is. Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think if he's full of himself enough to try venturing in there. If he's just like, I found it, we'll go back and find everybody and lead them here.
Mhm.
So there's the one tunnel that's fully taken up, or that has the little trapdoor, and two more like that. And then, did you say 4 other tunnels?
So there's sort of 3 separate groupings.
Okay.
There's 4 tunnels that are hidden and obscured that sort of lead down towards where like the 4 corners of a square, but sort of lead down to like most likely the same like sort of central thing. Like it's a goblin underground sort of like place. You've spent some time in these if you've ever hung out with goblins. They just like digging
Here.
their homes in the ground. This is a warren, if you would. So there's 4 of it to look like a disguised, like hidden away warren. There's one that is a big open tunnel that even somebody who has no experience tracking in the forest would be able to see this entrance with all these different tracks in and out of it and stuff. It's just big, glaring, obvious. And then there is another set of holes where there's one big sort of like funnel web trap door, and then off to the sides 2 other tunnels going down that don't have nearly as many goblin tracks, like barely any, but they're also like hidden and stuff, but they're down pointed towards like the middle of this funnel that you assume is probably like the spider's lair. Uh, you would
Gotcha.
probably assume that the goblins do not sleep in the spider's lair. That doesn't seem like even goblins would be dumb enough to do that. But yeah.
Got it. Okay, then yeah, I'm honestly gonna just start heading back the way I know that they will probably go, since there's 4 of them,
Okay.
and make sure that they know where the hell they're going.
Okay. Let's go ahead and make one more survival thing to see if you can,
Find
or
them.
perception for this one to see if you can find them, quickly.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah. So you're looking around. You go back. You underestimate how quickly they're actually able to get here. But you see them from a distance, and you see them descending into that one very obvious tunnel. Uh, and you're too far away to warn them or tell them anything about it. And as you try to make your way towards them, you see the ground all above that tunnel collapses into a big pit on top of them. And then a group of goblins comes and like jumps into the pit, and there's the sound of fighting from within that pit.
Oh, sick. Yeah, let's get in there.
All right. You run up to it just in time for you to see them kill the last, and you can take a long rest for your health. You
Oh,
jump
sick.
into it just in time for you to see Galahadran plonk the last goblin over the head with the pommel of their sword and just knock them out cold.
Nice.
There's a group of 2 dead goblins and 2 unconscious goblins.
Gotcha. Okay.
And everybody else, after the last goblin falls unconscious, you see Faelyn sort of hustle up to you.
There you are.
What ho!
You know, if you had waited, I was gonna come find you, show you where we're supposed to go.
There, we found it.
Anyway, so there's a spider layer this way, if we want to go deal with the spider, and obviously there's goblins here.
Do we need to go deal with the spider?
Do we want them to continue to ride the spider wherever they wish?
Oh, that spider.
We probably will need to deal with it eventually. We need to
We
find
might as well get it over first.
It is the most dangerous combatant.
I would rather not be surrounded by goblins and then have a spider drop in on us.
And then just oops, a spider.
I will say your survival checks earlier were good enough. The spider literally cannot fit into any of the entrances into the goblin warren proper, which is probably a deliberate choice by the goblins.
Hot call.
Yeah.
Or we could take care of the goblins and then release the spider.
I don't.
Let's
I
not
don't like
release
the idea.
spider, but we could maybe like burn it in its lair after we kill all the goblins.
Is the spider imprisoned?
Well, I mean, it is an animal, some sort
I
of
can't
cat
ima-
animal for these.
I can't imagine the spider willingly just letting hordes of goblins use it as a mount.
Where is the
Not a spider that large. Over yonder. And I'll show where yonder is.
I don't see it.
That's because we're in the cave now. It's outside.
I don't have an above ground map of this,
Okay.
sir, and you know why.
That sounds so ominous.
That was like a threat.
And you know what you did. Anyway, the spider has his own little cave with a fun little web trapdoor.
Okay.
He's fine.
Alright, let's leave the spider there and let's see what the goblins then.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Alright, so we need to find the actual entrance.
Did I
Yeah,
see the
there
actual
are four.
entrance?
Yeah, well, you found 4 hidden entrances that are goblin sized with goblin tracks going in and out of them.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll show them those 4 and ask which one our fearless and pacifist leader wants us to take.
They'll look about the same. I can.
Oh,
You can just
I'm
pick
not a
one.
pacifist. I do a lot with the sword.
Right, that leader.
Uh, well, we need to have our meeting with the Duchess. We'll have to try another door. Faelyn, lead on.
Try another
Another
door.
door.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
pick. Oh, hold on.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, bottom right.
Bottom right. Okay. Nope. Don't want that. Shoot. All right. All right. I need to move all of you guys, so give me a second to sort of do this in a way that doesn't.
Stop
Actually, you know
sneezing.
what? I can. This is going to be easier.
I've disappeared.
Yes, you have. Because I really, instead of like, if I drag you across, then it's going to shoot you across the whole map and such. So.
It'd be kind of fun.
All right. That isn't necessarily the order you're going in, but it's just how I dragged you out.
I say,
Oh, a
do
bunch
not
of
put
goblins.
Mara
So,
next
so
to
before, so
me.
you guys are at the entrance to the tunnel. You haven't gone down in yet.
Alright.
Am I missing something? Is there a reason? They're in the dark. Is there a reason they're gray and we're in color?
Because we can only see black and white.
Yeah, if you're seeing something with dark vision, you're seeing it in black and white.
That is ridiculously advanced for such a program. But rock on. Let us continue.
And there is a turn about. I don't like how I put the walls in here. I should have made it a sharper thing. So they can't see you, and you can just barely see in. So.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess who wants to charge in first?
Alright, let's
And Marrow.
why does it say I'm prone?
Oh.
What?
Galahad.
Yep.
Just
You
leave
sprung
them.
a trap.
Oh,
You've activated his
Debated.
trap
All right.
card.
So, you
on the
take
ground.
2 damage.
okay.
As you walk over the floor, and the sort of section of earth underneath you breaks apart and collapses. You're in a 10-foot deep pit trap. It's right there. And the goblins who are in the room hear this loud crash, look over, and they all see you. So we're gonna roll initiative.
There's no way to like count it off, right? Like go up to here and then say I want to move over here.
Well, unfortunately, Galahadron went ahead, which I think is very fitting for their personality.
One space.
So let me just remove all of the excess minion things. There we go, and we'll just roll all. There we go. All right.
Did I roll initiative? I should roll initiative.
I rolled initiative for everybody.
How'd I do?
I can, yeah. Because
I did okay.
It's easier for me to just say roll initiative for everybody in this area.
Do I get my graceful entrance?
Are you? Here's the question: does that work when you're surprised?
I mean, I feel like I'm not really surprised because I'm kind of expecting to like run in.
I'm not
Attack.
surprised. They fall in traps all the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you would go ahead and
Damn.
All the time. This feels very novel.
It specifically does not work when I'm surprised, though, for future reference.
okay. I would in this case, I don't. Would you have expected Galahadron to fall into a trap and initiate all of this?
I was expecting Galahadron to charge in and attack the goblins, so I guess.
You were ready, but just not for Galahadron to fall. So yeah, no, you're not surprised then.
Okay. My charisma modifier, so that
Just plummets into the cave and just that's about right.
It's like, oh, that makes sense.
Sure.
In which case, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna move, but myself, Faelyn, and Eilina will each get 4 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
All right. The start of combat proper. The goblins are going to look over and see all this, and they're going to.
Is there an initiative tracker I should be able to see somewhere?
Yes. If you go to the cross swords and you right click it, it'll pop out the initiative tracker.
Ooh. Cute.
So these goblins just sort of cluster around the pit trap and look down like, intruder, somebody fell in the pit trap.
It's a very nice pit. You did
Thank
a
you.
good job.
Is this your pit? We were just looking.
Admiring.
Okay.
The pit.
So it's them. Faelyn.
Well, if I wanted to get myself killed, I can port over the pit. That seems ill-advised.
What if you just shot them with your bow?
Can I get to any of them with my bow?
I think so.
You can. The map now works as a map, so you can if you can get across the other side of the pit and give me a clear line of sight, then yeah, sure.
Oh, the game is paused. I can't move.
Oh, sorry.
I think, can't he shoot like from
Whoa.
here?
Oh yeah, I could shoot some people. So I will port there. I mean, I can just walk over there and shoot. So let's do that.
Okay.
We're level
3.
3. Yeah, we don't have an extra attack yet. Just the one shot then. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Well, then.
Whizzes to the room over the head of one of the goblins. Right.
Then we're SOL, fam.
All right. Anything else?
No.
You see in the back. I need to change that. You, Faelyn, see a goblin in like a red cloak with a hood over. I'm not sure if you were close enough to see him at any point, but he points a sort of like shepherd's crook staff in your direction. Goes, more of these. You need to die.
That's
and I
no good.
need you to. Let me double check on this. Where is this? Well, how did this go? Oh, there we go. So you need to make a con save.
Oh, famously good at those bad boys.
Yep, and you can just click that button to roll the con save.
What button?
In where it says Toxic Touch versus Constitution Save versus DC 12.
Oh.
You succeed. And it is a cantrip, so you take no damage. They're going to see that you sort of shrug that off, and they're going to curse, and they're going to.
I'm rolling not bad today.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
All right, Abel.
All right. I'm gonna take the dancer's dodge action, so I'm gonna dodge, and I can command somebody. So I'm gonna shout down at Galahadron.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm gonna say, Galhadron, we need you up here, out of the pit. And you can use your reaction to move up to your speed.
All
They
right,
are currently
on your
prone.
side or that side of the pit?
That side.
Trying to move my character.
Roll the d6.
Oh, there we go.
And you'll get 5 temporary HP.
So you need to use half your movement to stand up, and then the pit is 10 feet deep, so you'll need to use all of your movement to climb up it. So you got 15 feet, 5, and then you don't have enough movement to get out of the pit if you go that direction.
Right, I'll go this way then.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
Okay. Is it letting you, or is it saying you're hitting a
No,
wall?
it's that.
You are no longer prone. Was that where you wanted to go? Oh, there you go. Oh, whichever way you want to go. So.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
All right. Anything else, Abel?
Let's see. All those goblins over there didn't really. They just laughed at you in the pit, so. I guess I'll wait here. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. The sort of big, lanky gorilla sized goblin just behind him is just going to look and go, Get back. Let them come over here, then we cleave their head in. He's going to
A hot call.
go around the corner. All right. Alina.
All right. Do.
You just summon your duplicate on the other side and attack from it?
That's what my plan was. I'm going to move ahead and, other me, wherefore art thou? There you are. Please. Weep!
I also can't see anything above me. Like, there's this weird gap between...
Yeah,
me
the
and
tunnel is
Michael.
weird. So,
Okay.
Yeah. It's a tunnel. It's a cave. If you can't see it, you can't see it.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna summon her there. And then she's gonna swing at this crusty, dusty little goblin man right here.
Okay. That misses.
Unfortunate.
Does the way.
Anyways, moving on. That was my
Alright.
bonus action and my action.
All right. Galahadron, you are out of the pit on the opposite side from the rest of the goblins.
Well, I suppose I'll throw a javelin at this one. Right here.
That hits. Which one?
This one.
This
Can
guy?
you see my cursor?
Oh, yep. You throw the javelin, and it hits them in the throat, and they fall to the ground
As
dead.
non-lethally as possible.
Nope, not
You
possible.
can declare non-lethal damage.
For melee weapons.
What about for javelins?
No.
Okay, but ranged weapons you can also hit non-lethally. Hit a non-vital part of the body.
I'll tell you what, Rose.
Nope.
I got a bow in my basement. I'll come over tomorrow, and I will do my best to hit you non-lethally.
I
Okay.
am already being very nice by not making hitting someone with the pommel of your longsword do less damage than a 1d8. So
That's totally fair.
I am honestly not a fan of the non-lethal rules in 5e. If I had known that we were going to be using them more, I would have had a session 0 discussion on it. But yeah, ranged weapons and spells cannot be non-lethal. So yeah, they fall dead. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Parf says she's going to be 5 minutes, so I will just put a bookmark in that one. Actually, why am I putting a bookmark in it? I'm pretty sure, but I know what they're going to do. Because Arrow can make that easy. Or Dirt can make that easy, I'm pretty sure. Let's go with a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And what about... No. Okay. So, Dirt is gonna run and clears this pit easily. Oh, whoopsie, I need to turn that off.
Oh, and give them back their temp HP.
Yep. Toggle active, there we go. And then... Well, did Dirt get it?
Dirt had some left over still. I don't think they got caught in the trap earlier.
Alright, there we go.
Just like
So
Marrow
Dirt.
still had some.
Dirt has them. Alright. And then Marrow is gonna run down and can't necessarily get up there, I don't think. Oh, Parth, you're here. It is your turn. I will rewind what I just did, then, on your behalf.
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. I looked at the app Discord, thought, oh yeah, that's happening tonight, and then immediately forgot about it.
I know.
And then I went to shower, so I didn't even see the other messages that you posted.
Well, at least you're showering.
I was fucking gone.
But it is your turn. The group has gone down a separate tunnel. That Faelyn rejoined the group and informed them this is where the goblins are. Galhadrin ran ahead, fell into a pit trap, crawled back out of it. There are a bunch of sort of scrawny goblins on the other side of this 10-foot pit. I was going to have you and Dirt try to just leap across it. Dirt
Yeah.
got a natural 20 on the athletics, so he can get across easily, but Marrow would have just fallen into the pit themselves. So if you are okay with that,
Yeah,
we
that's
can
what I
have
would do.
Okay, so you would have taken 4 damage from the fall into the pit because your athletics was 9, but Dirt would have gotten across easy. So.
I'm in now. Calendar popped up. Players. Dirt. Dirt is fine. Marrow
Yep.
takes
And you
off
also would
4
have
damage.
you didn't start the combat surrounded by any enemies, so you get the 1d4 ferocity.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let me zoom in here.
Yeah. So that is as far as I got. You've used all of your movement to get to the current place where Marrow is, which is at the bottom of a 10-foot pit. You can dash to climb out of it if you want to, but then that would use your action to dash. Or if you want to, you can use your Zoomies feature to double your movement speed for the turn, but then you would have 0 movement for the next turn. And that's the that extended rest feature that I added.
I'll just sit down here because I don't think they can hit me down here. So Dirt is surrounded on all sides by goblins, right?
Yes, by just little scrawny goblin lackeys.
Okay, he's gonna bite this one.
Okay.
Select.
He just leaps down and just tears that goblin's head off. Just crunches it, and the skull just pops like a watermelon in his jaws.
That's all I can do.
All right. Did you want to? You still have your action as Marrow. You can dash to get out of the pit, or you can just stay down there.
I'll just stay down here because if I get out of the pit, then I'm in their range.
Yep. Okay. At the end of the turn, it is the goblin lackeys. I'm gonna move these bodies out of the way. They are going to come forward and surround Dirt. These other ones, though, are going to see you in the pit, and it's like, get the doggy in the pit, and they're going to jump down and surround you. So The 4 goblins, so these goblins are minions, which means they all make attacks together as a group. So 5 of them are going to make an attack on Dirt, and if they hit, then they deal 1 piercing damage for each one around them. Let me just double check the group attack. Yeah, so they're going to make... They miss like fuck. And then the 3 around you are going to similarly make a group attack. And they do hit, so you take 3 damage.
Okay.
Alright. Faelyn.
Yeah, buddy.
Dirt's not dead! What happened to Dirt?
I think we both know.
I'm curious, what happened to Dirt?
Where's Dirt?
I think you deleted Dirt.
I didn't delete Dirt. Dirt's
There you
right
go.
there.
There you go. Alright.
All right.
Well, Dirt's fine,
Um,
but Marrow took 3 damage. So, and you had 4 temporary hit points, so you should have
Yeah.
taken... Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Faelyn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the best use of powers is. So they're down in the ditch. So if I
Yeah.
were to jump over them, they are not in the way. They will not get hurt. But I would also have to spend a point to get far enough.
Yep.
Which I don't really feel like doing, so I'm just gonna fire on this guy. This guy.
That guy? Okay.
We're gonna really get his ass. See?
You shoot, and the arrow goes clean through the goblin's skull and keeps on going. And you get the feeling that if there had been a second goblin behind him, that other goblin would have also died.
I mean, I'm just that good.
Yeah. Well, it's also minions. I was waiting for it to just happen naturally. Minions have an overkill rule, where if you hit them with weapon attacks, if you hit them with a melee attack, and if they take 1 damage from an attack or fail a saving throw, they die. Period.
Oh.
But they have health, and the health is for overkill damage, where if you deal over the minion's health, then any extra damage carries over to the next minion and can kill that as well. And it can keep on going. If you deal 4 times as much damage as these minions have health, you can kill 4 of them in a row. Ranged weapon attacks, overflow goes to any targets behind them, as the shot goes straight through. Melee attacks cleave. So if Dirt had done more damage, he could have killed 2 goblins with one attack. So this is a quick primer on minion rules. You'll be seeing a lot of them. All right. So yep, that goblin's dead. That was your action. You still have a bonus action and movement if you wish.
No, that's okay. The only thing I can do is jump down into the pit, and I don't feel like doing that.
Okay. In the back, Falcon is going to see this weird not dog thing, jump across the pit and start tearing to the goblins. He's going, "Hey!" And he is going to cast a brittle bone hex on them. So the next time that Dirt makes an action, they will need to make a Constitution save. Well, the next time they do anything, they'll need to make a Constitution save. So that's there for when next time bone hex. All right. And then they're going to scoot further away into a corner. All right. Abel. Nope. Abel.
Let's see. I'm going to take the attack action, and I'm going to give my extra attack to... We'll do... we'll say... I'm trying to think who's best to do this. Probably Eilina, because she's next up in the initiative order, and we just want to clear out some goblins. So I'm just gonna be point at the goblins and be like, Eilina, cleave those goblins, and you'll get 2 attacks on your next turn.
Woo!
Marrow's currently prone, right?
No, Mara was able to get up.
Mara was up. Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I want to spend a leadership die.
Oh, I wouldn't. Not just yet.
Not yet. Okay, we'll hold. Then I'm done.
Okay. Next up is the Spine Cleaver, who's going to walk up to this echo of Alina. And, oh boy, I just realized something. Fuck it. Nobody's noticed that. They're going to walk up and take a stab, and I assume that does not hit the echo. It's an 11. I doubt it.
It does not.
All right. So it's them. Alina, it is now your turn.
Right. Can I use Abel's gift through my echo?
It gives you an attack, and you can use attacks through your echo. So yes, anything that lets you get in another attack, you can use through your echo.
So I thought. I just wanted to make sure. She's gonna stab. The echo is going to stab the one in front of her.
Okay.
No, she's not.
That misses, and the Skull Cleaver has an ability of when they are missed, they are a tricksy warrior. They get to make one attack with disadvantage at you.
Pretty rude, but please go. No, fuck you.
That's their reaction.
How far down is the pit?
It's 10 feet down.
Oh, my reach weapon doesn't reach that far, I don't think.
Yeah, it does. You have a 10-foot reach.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna stab directly down on the one's
Okay.
head.
You stab down, that does kill it, and if there were any other goblins within weapon range of you, you would have killed the second one. But again, you're just not within range of any of the other two.
Okay.
Just because they're so far down and away. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that should be it.
Alright, Galahadran.
Weep if you wish. The Green Knight shall not judge. I'm gonna Misty Step, my fiery Misty Step, all the way over.
Delete the corpses.
Here.
There we go. Okay.
Anyone that I want to within 5 feet takes damage equal to my charisma modifier, which should be...
Do they need to make a save?
No, they do not.
So the way that this works, and this is one of the things where 5e's rolls are not ideal for how things want to do, is automatic damage does not kill minions unless it deals more than their HP.
Oh.
If they fail a save, they die, even if they take 1 damage. But if they're just taking automatic damage, it needs to be more than their HP.
Well,
And
I'll do it
I
anyway.
haven't told you how much health they have yet, so but that's just so you're aware of how the rules are.
All right. Well, I'll teleport over there in any case.
Okay. Can you move there, or do I need to move you?
I think you need to move me.
Okay.
Right. These 3 take 5 damage.
They seem scorched and they yelp a bit because they were focused on the dog and now their backs are burning. But they are still up.
All right. Well, I swing non-lethally with my sword at this one here.
Okay.
Sword.
Does that lower the threshold for cleaving through them?
I need to talk with Tika about it. Because I will say in this case, you swing with like the blunt end of your sword, it clocks the goblin on the side of the head, and then your swing carries over and hits the other goblin, like one of those Newton
I
cradle
hit one
things,
goblin with the
and
other.
then that goblin's head slams into the wall, and they both are knocked unconscious.
All right. So that one can weep if he wishes.
That one's like, what? All right. Anything else?
Concede. No, that's it.
All right. Marrow.
Yield.
Dirt is surrounded by 2 enemies.
Good one.
Actually, no, because everyone's 10 feet down, so he's only surrounded by 2.
Okay. Give me a second.
No worries.
Move, dog. Okay. it again?
Um,
2d4 plus
uh,
no, or
1d4 plus 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Or so there's 2 next to Marrow, right?
2 next to Marrow and 2 next to Dirt. Marrow's down in the pit, Dirt's up top.
I think I have a cleave. I think I just have. I think I just have 1 attack.
The cleave is just something that happens to minions.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I have anything.
Yeah.
I'll just attack this one.
Okay. That hits, and you rake out with your claws, and you just disembowel both the goblins in the pit with you.
Nice. And then Dirt's just gonna make a normal attack.
And Dirt's going to sort of gnash out, and the goblin's going to jump away. Just, very skittish over all their friends just dying in droves around them. Do you want to climb out of the pit with your movement?
Yes.
That would make me a little nervous, I'll be
Oh,
honest.
hold on. Dog?
No, my friend's dying in droves around me.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to let me move them. It is not letting me move them.
Who are you trying to move?
I'm trying to move Marrow into a flanking position on the big guy.
Is anybody else having trouble moving their tokens?
Like, am I just stupid? Select tokens.
You cannot take the game is paused again.
Oh, okay. Try again.
There you go.
Weird. All right. Thank you.
What's it?
Okay. Top of the round, there are 2 goblin minions left. They're going to take their attack on Dirt. I believe that misses. So you just try to stab it with daggers.
AC is a 15, but I can use my reaction to increase his AC by 2.
Okay, would you
And
like
it
to?
costs, yeah, and it costs 2 ferocity.
Okay, so you can do that.
Okay.
That hits. Oh, he only has
misses.
15 AC. Okay. Alright, so that misses. Alright, that is their turn. Faelyn.
Sweet. Now we're gonna port over here and attack this guy.
Alright.
You think that'll do it?
Oh, yeah. And he goes just sailing. Bop. Oh wait, that was a rapier. No, you just stabbed him. I thought you hit him with an arrow.
Yeah.
I was trying to be dramatic. Okay. Yeah, you just get him. Anything else?
Now that I can see this guy, is he alive?
Oh, he is alive. He is in this corner and he is looking around nervously.
Gotcha. No, not. Do I still have my movement?
You teleported. How much of your movement does teleporting take?
10 feet. So.
Yeah.
Can I move through my friends? I think I can.
Yes. Yep. All right. Glares
And
at you
that'll
as you
do
get
me.
closer to him. All right. Anything else?
That'll do me.
All right. He is going to glare at you as you come closer to him, and he is just going to, no need here, and just grumbles, runs, and just dashes and weaves his way through as the crafty little goblin that he is, and avoids all of your opportunity attacks.
What a dick.
That is him. Dirt made an attack. Quickly, just real quick, Parv, can you make a Constitution save for Dirt because he had the brittle bone? He had the brittle bone hex
Yeah,
on
I
him.
forgot that.
His bones were brittle.
ability check?
Constitution. Do they have? It doesn't matter. You wouldn't have met the save anyways. Dirt's bones hurt. They take 8 damage as they go to bite, and just something rubs against something else in his body the wrong way, and he just whimpers a little bit. But still, still up. All right, Abel. It is your turn. You saw a green blur in a hooded cloak and a familiar staff sort of zipped by the narrow field of vision in front of you, off to the right.
Okay. Is it gonna take an action? If I vault over this pit, can I do like an acrobatics to jump over it?
That's athletics, mate.
Athletics? I'm not less good at that.
No. If you want to do a flip, you can do an acrobatics, but if you want to make the distance, unless you for some reason have enough like long jump distance to just clear it, but that's also a strength thing.
Yeah.
So.
What is long jump? Hang on, I gotta look up the rules here.
That's a D&D Beyond question.
Yep, that's where I'm going. Come on. Why can the rules for jumping not be in a convenient spot? Movement. In position. Difficult terrain. Being prone. Moving around. Flying. Let's see, here we go. Special type of movement section in Chapter 8. You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. My strength score is 12. It's a 10-foot pit, so that means I should be able to just jump over it with no problem.
Okay. Yep. And Marrow should have been able to clear it too. I thought it was less. Yeah, you're able to clear it.
Okay.
Now that there's an empty space. You know what? It was because there were too many goblins on the other side. That was the issue previously.
Okay. So I guess, can I move to there with no opportunity attacks? I guess I'll move there and see.
Yeah. By going through there and then, yep,
Okay.
Certainly can.
So I saw him run off that way, right?
Yes, you did.
Let's see, the real Eileen is still back there. I want somebody more solid to go after them. Although, if the echo triggers a trap, can I give orders to the echo?
No, the echo is not technically a creature.
Okay.
I'll also say dirt is also technically not in a slightly different way, but yeah.
Okay.
You can still give Eilina attacks, and we can use them through the echo, and you can still give dirt attacks, and dirt can take them. But for some other stuff, you are a bit more limited, and we will explore that as we go.
Okay.
Wait, what did I miss?
The not much. He jumped across the pit.
Jumped across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point to Faelyn, and I'm gonna give him my attack as my action, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to use a leadership die, and I'm gonna tell him to get on that goblin and point at the one that just ran off down the hall. Felkin, right, was his name.
Yep.
And so that's one leadership die. So you can use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks, and you get 1 temporary hit point.
Alright, so Faelyn, you can move your movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Oh, baller status.
And you can move through allies, but yeah. Can't move through
Allies.
So you gotta,
Yep.
yeah. You shiver a bit as you, like, your arm brushes through the echo, and it is not substantial as you pass through it, just briefly.
Weird.
And then can I use my object interaction to pull out a torch?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
You pull it out, but you can't light it. I think is
Okay.
what's a torch needs to be lit as like a. Not sure if it's an action or a bonus action. Well, I'll probably let you.
I'll have the torch. Is there something else? What's giving off light in here? Is there a fire?
There's a campfire. There's
Okay.
2 campfires in front of you.
I guess on my next turn I'll light it in the campfire.
Oh, you can. Well, pulling it out is the object interaction, but next turn the object interaction can be lighting it.
That was what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do it then, so we don't forget. What was that? 20 and 20.
That's right.
Okay, that looks about. Oh no, that's not how that works. It There we go. Okay, I think that's how that works. Okay. The big goblin in front of the echo is still trying to hit the echo.
Rude.
Burp, burp. And for some
Tall
reason,
is this goblin?
it's still a small creature, but yeah. But
Like a big small.
It's a big small. It's like gorilla in proportions, but chest high. He swings out and he just misses horribly. He's not very effective. All right. Alina, it is your turn.
Right.
You can apparently clear that pit easily.
I mean, I could, but I'm gonna swing at this goblin first. No.
No.
Did you mean with my switching ability or with?
No, you can physically run and jump over the pit.
Oh hell yeah! Beep.
Yeah, you've got enough strength.
Would this goblin here, technically be counted as flanked because of Marrow?
Yes, he would. But his AC is still higher.
Okay.
And also, since you missed on him, he does get a free swing at the echo, and that also misses. So.
That's okay.
But yes, he would count as flank, so he's got 2 less AC. Alright, so you've jumped there. That is 5, 10, 15, so 20 of your movement to get there.
Yep. That will be it for me.
You don't want to use your 2 more movement?
Uh.
Or 10 feet more? You don't have to if you don't want to.
You're being very suspicious about this 10 feet of movement.
I just don't. It's weird jumping over pits, and I'm letting you know it didn't take extra movement.
Okay, I was just like weirdly suspicious about this 10 feet.
Okay, alright.
No, I'm following Abel's. Where Abel leads, I go.
Alright, I'm going to get rid of this goblin because it's making things hard to see. Alright. Galahadran. You have knocked out 2 of the goblins where everybody else has been just killing them brutally. There is one more of it's cowering in a corner in front of dirt.
Oh,
Probably gonna get eaten.
he's probably going to get eaten. Here, I'll just step over here and knock him out first.
Oh yeah. Ah!
Just go to sleep.
Then I'll.
Alright,
over
so it's
here.
5 feet. That's your attack. Alright. Cool.
That's it.
Alright. Marrow. All the goblins around dirt are unconscious, so he does not gain any ferocity from them.
Okay.
But it is your turn. You still gain your regular D4, but yeah. And the 3 of you are certainly flanking the larger goblin, who is swinging wildly with his axe and hitting nothing.
Okay, sorry. Dirt's gonna heal.
That misses.
No, he's not. I guess he won't do that then. Okay, take 2.
That you tear a chunk out of this goblin's bicep that it looked like he was very proud of the size of.
The goblin was proud of the size of his piece.
Of his bicep.
Ah,
Okay.
He
I
does
say-
almost nothing but arm curls.
same.
Alright. Faelyn. It is your turn.
Okay, so I don't know how aware you are of my powers. I'm trying to see if I can make a cage. I can. I just don't know how many of my different abilities I need to use to do it.
Making one on the fly is going to be a lot harder than just making one. So that's
Well,
gonna
I mean,
be...
I'm just projecting it.
Yes, but the size, because it would need to be more than just like... I need to see what size you can make things of.
So so you can project an ethereal creation from your mind at the space you can see within range, taking the shape of a medium or smaller creature, weapon, or other object.
Okay, so you can make like a net, but you can't make like a cage big enough that like you apparate one and it falls on top of him and
It
he's
just
mousing
drops
around.
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to decide if that's better than just attacking him. Let's go in here at the very least.
You do get an extra attack, remember?
I do. Okay, yeah, I'm by myself here. So yeah, we'll go there. It's better to just attack twice instead of teleporting.
Yep. Those both hit.
Hell yeah.
You stab into him and he starts bleeding profusely. The rest of the goblins, and all goblins that you're familiar with, because you grew up with a decent amount of goblins around, bleed red like everything else. Like they're creatures, they're things. His blood has a greenish tint to him. That
Pretty
as you
normal.
cut him, it smells like fresh cut grass.
Not super normal, actually. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. I'll also, as I'm looking through the Scion rules, just let you know, you do not get an extra attack at 5th level. So,
I know.
at 6th level, you get advantage on your first attack after using phase rift. But yeah,
I know.
okay. You were saying earlier that are you level 5 yet? Do you get one? Whatever. Well concerned, he's gonna turn back and just curse you out. He is going to point his staff at you and put a brittle bone hex on you. So next time you make, an action, bonus action, or movement, you'll need to make a con save. Let me just put that up there.
Oh, I do, however, get a free side point. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't need an extra attack.
You get side point upgrades like shit. And then he is going to run ahead.
This motherfucker.
Bash the door open with his shoulder, and it sort of swings to the side, and then you hear a click behind him as he locks it.
Okay.
All right. Abel.
I'm gonna point at Eilina and I'm gonna say, finish that goblin. Pointing at the bone cleaver over here to give you an extra attack. And then I'm gonna walk over to Faelyn and kind of see what's going on.
Just saunter over.
Just saunter over. So that was 15 feet.
Mosey.
So I'm gonna go here. What's this dust on the floor?
Go ahead
I
and
don't
make
know.
a
That was there when
perception
I got
check
here.
for free. You don't know what it is. It's your boots are slightly sticky to the ground, though.
I'm regretting my choice of position.
All right. Anything else?
How far did I move? And I can't end my turn there. Okay, yep, I'm done.
Whoa, whoa. Stupid cat.
All right. The Goblin Spine Cleaver.
Which one?
Connor.
Oh, I was like, there's only one left. It's gonna keep on furious at this. Actually, you know what? Marrow just took a big bite out of his bicep. He's gonna swing at Marrow. He finally hits.
Wait. I can impose disadvantage on an attack as a reaction because I'm a protection paladin. I'd like to just kind of move in with my shield to impose disadvantage.
You get the feeling like he was going to be like hitting it right in Marrow's neck and doing a severe hit, but you bump it to the side where it still cleaves through like a bit of Marrow's fur and hide, but doesn't like nick an artery or anything. Because his other roll when you did that was a 20, so
Ooh.
Right.
I just take 6 damage.
you take 6. Yep. Right, and that is he's gonna see that he is now surrounded by people, and he is going to like Falcon, and he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he can't get any further, and he's gonna be, can I come too? And yep, that's his turn. Alina.
Is he not yet? Do
He-
all goblins not have
all-
opportunity
yes.
attack? Okay.
All goblins
I
are
didn't know if
crafty.
they had different.
They have some they have different little fiddly abilities, but all goblins are crafty. Yeah.
Weep.
I kind of don't like starting with goblins for that reason, but goblins are also fun. So
Damn.
he is flanked, but that still misses.
You have 2
Did you
attacks,
give me
though.
the? I was like, did you give me the extra?
give
I
you
got
an extra
that
attack.
part too.
That one does, but the first miss triggers his reaction, so he gets one.
Yes.
Right, so nothing. But then the second one does hit him. He just reaches down as you sort of stab him in the gut, and he doubles over, in pain but still standing. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Abel, you hear a loud rustling above you as a swarm of little multi-legged rats with wings sort of come down and start swarming you.
What the heck? What?
Holy shit!
What?
Uh,
Okay.
I'm double checking the rolls.
If only I had
Do you?
been
All
there
right,
with my
DC
shield.
10 Constitution, slashing damage or. Okay, that shouldn't be that. It's only the first number. This
Oh,
is
holy
this.
shit, Jack.
This thing is borked. Okay, that is wrong. That
Okay.
is.
So just 11
No,
damage?
no, no. Wait, no. It is 4d6. It's. Yeah, it's 4d6 because the swarm. It is 4d6.
Okay, so I take 29.
Oh,
Yep.
buddy.
I'm on the ground.
And they
yeah,
are.
25.
Yeah, and there is a swarm of these things just crawling all over his corpse, even as it falls to the ground.
I'm not dead. I'm just in death saving throws.
Oh, sorry, his body, not a corpse
Yeah.
yet. Okay. Galahadran, you hear a scream from the other room and the batting of multiple wings.
All right, someone needs protecting. All right, this goblin, he said that he wanted to join us, so I can move through him, right?
No, he did not.
He said, "Can I come too?"
To Falcon, to the guy who was fleeing.
I mean, would he
He
let me
is
push
blocking.
past him?
No, he is not.
Oh. All right, hold on. How many times can I face step? I don't know how many times I can face step.
Like ever or at a
2.
time?
2. Good news. I can just teleport over here. And you don't have to take the damage in case you're worried about being caught on fire.
Then yeah, it's better you do it. If I teleport, he does have to take the damage.
You don't have to take the damage. If there are bats here, they have to take the damage though.
They do.
They take 5 damage.
Are they
very
just like
hot.
in my square? Is that what's going on?
They are in your square. There is a whole feature about when they occupy your square, they have a thing called in your face that currently doesn't apply.
I would say 29 points of damage is pretty in your face.
Yeah.
And I will cure wounds is my action.
Okay.
I'll call upon some nice summery magic.
All right. Mabel, you heal for 7. Anything else?
No.
All right, Marrow.
Only one of us can get in there.
Yes.
Hmm.
That is the purpose of the narrow hallways in the Goblin Place.
Those tricky bitches.
They're tricksy.
1d6 plus
I
piercing
like that.
damage. And then how do I see how much damage what the
You can click on the
it just says
the
bite is equipped.
yeah, so that doesn't tell you the damage. You need to open the character sheet and go under features. Because for dirt, the bite is the
No,
feature.
I'm talking about from arrow.
Oh, from arrow, it's under inventory.
Yes, but it just says weapon is bite. It doesn't say what.
Oh, because I didn't make a description. Sorry.
Okay, let me see. I'm not rolling. This still doesn't show.
It's 1d10.
1d10. Okay, now it's showing.
Yeah. Because I just edited it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll do that then, because dirt is only 1d6.
Okay. And that does hit, and you tear that guy's throat out. He is dead. And now you can go through you can go over his dead body. So you used 15 feet to get there. Same thing with dirt. So you still have 20 feet for marrow and 35 for dirt.
I can't move through my allies.
Yes, you can. You can move through your allies.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much do I have for marrow? What was it?
Marrow still has 20.
Okay. So I can move here, and dirt can move here.
Yep.
And now dirt can attack the swarm, right?
Yes.
Dirt is gonna use actually.
And you didn't gain frosty yet this turn. You gained 1d4.
Yeah. C10 plus wisdom saving throw. Okay. We're gonna use this. Hold on. Select dirt. Let me see how much. It doesn't say. It just says it's an ability.
What are you trying to look at?
There we go. Has run out of its designated attribute. Tackle?
Yeah, you should be able to cackle. Do you have? Oh, because the ferocity is on your the way that we're doing things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why.
You need more ferocity.
Okay,
because you need to roll to get more, but you currently only have 2.
How do I only have 2? Oh, because I used.
Yes, because you used some last turn. So you need to roll the 1d4 to see what you gain at the beginning of this turn, but you're not going to have 8.
Okay, I misunderstood because it says 8th level, and that's what I was confused about. Okay. Sorry.
Tackle is 8 ferocity, 5th level, but yeah.
Okay. That's where I was confused. The dirt's just going to bite, and I think that the bite does more damage than
He only has a signature bite. Like his signature attack is just his signature attack.
the one that heals.
The heal does additional
It's 5. Okay.
yeah. The heal is a bite plus proficiency bonus necrotic damage. So. And what is this form? That just misses.
And their DC is -2, right? Because of flanking rolls.
Their AC is yeah, but even with the
Oh,
reduced
even with
AC,
that. Okay.
yeah, they have 13 AC. So unfortunate.
Okay.
All right, we're getting there. We're learning. This is a tutorial dungeon. We're good. That Abel almost died at, but you know, Faelyn. Abel's
All
eyes are
right.
back open, but he is covered by a swarm of these skittering foul things.
Okay. Can I see? Are those skittering foul things the room wide, or are they all Abel's problem?
They're all on Abel.
Okay. Cool.
Get him off, man. Get him off.
Okay, bud. I have one good way of getting them off, and you will get hit. We can play that game if you want.
Just skewer them.
I have a rapier.
I am going to
Bit by bit.
So
Um,
yeah. So you can definitely attack the swarm, but yeah.
Oh, so I'm like the best one because I don't attack.
Yeah. I can't teleport through because we have you surrounded. I mean, I can, like I said, I can hit you with the rapier.
I mean, other people have been attacking them no problem in melee.
Yeah, you can. You're not going to hurt him if you stab at the swarm with
Okay.
a rapier. If you roll, all right, unless you roll a 1, but yeah, oh yeah, that's fine. You're fine. Let me just make sure, but I've got the
You're making
swarm
me give up
selected.
my quarry.
Burp. Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. All right. Are you moving? The swarm would get an attack of opportunity, but
No, then I'm not moving.
okay. You all hear muffled chattering coming from behind the locked door.
See,
Abel.
and I could be
Where's
on
the
that
locked
other
door?
side of the locked door.
The south.
Down here. Okay.
Yep. Abel, you are back to consciousness, but you are covered in crawly, bitey, scratchy things.
Let's see.
Also, you have landed in your back on top of a floor you now realize is covered in guano.
Ah, gross.
That was why your boots were sticky.
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to dodge. And then I'm going to give myself urgent orders to give myself some temp HP. And then I can move without provoking opportunity attacks.
Let me double check the wording of urgent orders. Is it any creature you can see?
It's an
or...
allied creature I can see. Yeah.
Mm,
Am I not allied to myself?
I don't think you are.
You got that depression?
That's kind of a weird. That's because the warlord is all about directing people.
Yeah, I'm directing myself.
Hey,
Unless you want to role play the mental issues that come with with that.
I hate to do this to myself, but shouldn't I have? I should have brittle bones. What does that mean?
Oh, Constitution save. Yes, sorry. I will do it now. I will just. Burp. So DC 12. Fail. Take 4. You
Oh.
take 4 damage.
Okay, I'm down to 21.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna shout at everybody to get them off. Get them off. Get them off. So I put a rallying mark on them. The next time damage is rolled against them by an allied creature, before the start of my next turn, I can add my leadership die to the damage roll, and the attacking creature regains that many hit points.
All right.
Let's go.
Speaking of which, Alina, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I can move too. I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to help him with a glaive.
All right.
Feels weird.
There you go. So it's a total of 15.
So
That's great, bud. Thanks for that.
You slash through the air. You just start stabbing, and it's like stabbing fish in a bale, and there's like 6 of these things impaled at the end of your glaive.
Fish in a bale.
I like flick him off
Yeah,
the
I got
end,
the
and that is the end of my turn.
All right, and they are diminished. All right. It is the swarm's turn. And they are still on top of Abel because they love the taste of his fleshy little blood. So they're going to keep on clawing at him.
I have to roll with disadvantage. I'm
I
using
was
my
already
reaction.
dodging,
Oh.
but
Never
a
mind.
15 still misses me, I think.
Oh, you roll away and
Yeah.
shake a few off. All right, Galahadran.
All right, we're gonna go with a
Oh, Alina, you
Oh.
also heal for that too if you didn't already.
I did.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna do a searing smite on my sword.
Okay.
And we're gonna hit.
Oh yeah, and you just slash through, and there is a sort of a bright, hot flash above you, Abel, and as it clears up, there are no more skitterlings on you, but there are a bunch of crispy ones just sort of laying on the ground.
He's dead?
I'm dead?
No. Well, sure.
He
All right. If you want.
died.
Oh no.
Yeah, the swarm is dead.
Is what it is, man. Sorry, pal.
Nope.
Roll a new guy.
You got me back.
We can reincarnate you, but you'll have
An
to
Illithid comes out and drags you into the next room. All right, Galahadran, you have cleared these pests and save your companion.
We should go after the leader.
The
It's
door
locked.
is locked.
Yeah, for
I
now.
hit the door.
Are we still in initiative,
Does the
or-
You've
door
already
look
used
like
an
it has a
action.
keyhole?
It is still, yeah, you're still in initiative unless you guys are taking a moment to like stop. If you're
Oh.
going
I
at the
feel like
door in
we
any way time
should.
sensitively, then you are still in initiative. So yeah,
We
you
are
go over. The
able
door is
to
locked.
leave.
You try to open it with your object interactions locked. Is there anything else? It's action, bonus action, movement, and objects.
That
so
is it.
I don't. Yep.
That is all.
Marrow.
I mean,
You
I
still
don't-
gain ferocity. You're still in initiative because as soon as initiative clears, dirt will no longer have ferocity. So you probably want to stay in initiative.
I mean, dirt will just heal it back. So
If you want, I'm just letting everybody else know that you have a mechanic that clears when initiative ends.
yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything that I can do to open a locked door, because like
I can.
It's a wooden door. Like,
you just attack it.
yeah, you can. You're a big boy, and so is Dirt.
Okay. Dirt's gonna hit it first.
He bangs against it and just like bounces off. You tear a hole through it. Now Galahadran, you can sort of see slightly into the room. There is a table with some papers on it, a little inkwell. But the door is still the frame of the door is still intact, even though there is now a hole in it from this dog just slamming themselves into it.
I've never seen a goblin write.
Yeah. Right. Is that good for you, Parth?
Yeah.
All right, Faelyn.
No.
I'm gonna go there, and I'm just gonna teleport through the door.
All right.
Is there a
over-
lock on this side?
There is. It's a bolt.
Yeah,
So you
let's
just-
throw the bolt.
Correct. As your object interaction, it swings. Yeah, you can swing it open. Behind
Hello,
you, you hear
everyone.
a yelp, and it's like, "That is them, Duchess! Kill them! They do not respect your authority, your noble title."
Oh,
And
I
you see,
teleported. I can fire.
and you see, yeah. So it's still your turn, but they shout this as you draw your bow.
Let's see if we can't kill him while he's in the middle of ratting me out.
That hits, but that does not kill.
Motherfucker. Then that's my turn. I think it took all of my space. Yeah, 30 to get 20 to get there. Oh, I'm technically here because I moved 10 feet.
Well, but you would have needed to move back to unlock. You couldn't have unlocked the door
true.
from there, so I gave that to you.
Yep.
You don't need to move up to 10 if you don't need to, but it does cost 10. So that's how we're gonna say it. Falcon looks back and sort of clutches their side and is just gonna look at you and. I curse you, foul elf traitor!
Yeah, that's fair.
Need you to make a con save.
I'm great at those. Saving throw. See?
You get forest rot
Oh,
and
goody.
suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
As you have like small nicks and cuts over you from this sort of combat, and you see a few of them just sort of small leaves and vines sort of sprout from it, and you can feel them sort of digging under your skin.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
All right. Falcon's going to go backwards and hide behind the large throne. So you look over and you see in this room, in addition to Falcon, 3 other goblins. 2 standing to either side of a third who is sitting on a large wooden throne with like very crude iron adornments on it. There's a gold crown on their head with a large blue gem. But otherwise there is this older, probably like, old age 30s goblin just sitting in this throne, just sort of Jabba the Hutt style. Their big, saggy skin just hunked over, and they look at you and sneer and point. It's like, "Kill the insolent elf!"
I think he means me.
She.
I think she means me.
There you go. All right. Abel.
I'm going to dodge, and then I'm going to order Marrow. I'm going to say, get in there and finish this. And you'll get 2 temporary hit points, and you can move up to your speed as a reaction. And I guess I'll move like here-ish.
Also, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, Galahadrin, but like, please don't waste all of your magic. I need to be cured now.
I have lots of magic.
Thank you.
You give it to Marrow?
That's right, yeah.
The movement and temp HP, yeah.
Never worry, I will save you.
I appreciate you. Doing the God's work.
You gave Marrow the free movement, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can move up to your movement speed, which is 35 feet.
Do I do that right now or on my turn?
Yep.
Right now.
Right now.
Oh, okay. Where is... Hold on.
That's 15. You still have 20 feet. Yeah.
Wait.
And you can get all the way up there if you want to.
But what... so I'm gonna... Hold on, let me look at the turn. Okay, I can. Okay.
Nope.
I was like, I don't want to run up there just to get fucking smacked in the head.
Yeah, they're still reacting to this elf teleporting into the room and unlocking the door that they were sure that they still had more time.
And then just firing an arrow at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Abel?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right, Alina.
Right.
Jesus.
Please. There we go. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna dash up there.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
All right, Galahadran.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did that right? Because I can't cut the corner really.
You cannot.
Yeah. Closest I could get is probably here.
Yeah, that is the closest you can get is there. Yep.
I think the chance to end things peaceably is past. I'll hit this goblin here in front of me with the sword.
Okay. Well, yeah. Are you hitting him or are you stabbing him?
If you want to make the non-lethal rules more like real life.
So the question I was going to give you, and I was trying to do it this week, but it just never came up, is if you want to have a blunt sword, you can have a blunt sword. And you just, anytime you slash somebody with it, it's just like Rurouni Kenshin, just like you blunt them. You just wouldn't have a cutting sword if that ever came up. So that'd be the trade-off.
That's fine with me. I was just gonna tell you, if you wanted to make it more realistic, it's very hard to knock somebody out and not hurt them permanently.
Oh yeah, I have been aware of that, and if it ever comes up, don't worry, I know.
Yeah, so I guess if you
But
wanted
I was
to
also
make it more
trying to honor
realistic,
your intentions. So.
yes. But yeah, I'm fine with the blunted sword.
It sounds like
Okay.
an ill-gotten real-world experience.
I will edit your sword to deal bludgeoning instead of slashing damage. Your javelins are still deadly.
Yeah, well, it's hard. You can maybe put those little like sticky things on the point.
That would definitely reduce the damage, but I think that hitting someone with a blunted sword is still painful. So.
Aha!
Okay, so you go and you just crack him on the shoulder, and he stumbles a bit, but he's still up.
Duchess, we demand audience with you.
I think it's a bit late for that.
Kneel, and you shall speak without dying.
That's definitely not happening.
You kneel.
I'm sitting. Marrow, it's your turn.
Okay.
And
so
Dirt.
the problem is, does this count as a space that I can get into?
The one above. Yes, it does.
Okay.
You would provoke an opportunity attack from the two that you're next to that you wouldn't be next to, or was that where you wanted to run originally?
Oh, no, okay. Sorry, I couldn't get vision of Dirt.
Gotcha.
No, I want to put Dirt there.
Okay, yeah,
to
you
attack.
can put Dirt there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, if you put Dirt around the back, then you can get flanking for everybody.
Ooh, and he gets... Okay. So Dirt's gonna go first. And he is going to do... Cackle. Oh, hold on. Hello?
Oh, okay. That is a cackle, yeah.
I don't know
So
that
just hits. You can that's going to hit everything. So you can go ahead and delete the circle.
I don't know how to do that.
You go into the drawing tool. You click the little like starburst thing, the icon in the center of it, and then you can hit that and then like drag it if you want to, but you can also just hit delete while you're holding it.
Nope, can't do that.
Can't do it. All right, I'll do it for you. All right. So wisdom saves on all of these guys. The Duchess fails. All right. And that is a DC 11, so that does...
This is DC 13.
DC, yeah, which is, yeah, DC 13. So the Duchess fails, the others all succeed. So the others succeed, so they don't take anything. The Duchess So the Duchess is a legendary creature, but instead of legendary resistances, she has something called Take My Pain, where they. I don't know how this flavorful wise helps with the cackle. As dirt starts to like shriek and howl in this way that sort of hurts everybody's ears, but he's not directing it towards you. So friendly people. Wait, do friendly people have to do it?
No.
Every
It says
enemy. No.
enemies.
Yeah. But as he starts to do that, the Duchess is going to grab the injured goblin that Galahadrin just hit, and is going to shove it in Dirt's mouth. Dirt bites down and just crumples the thing, but it stops the cackling from affecting the Duchess.
Well, I'm not upset that he's gone, right? But I hated to see that.
That
I
didn't
did not
seem...
want to witness that, but
You silence, mutt!
okay.
That I'm fine with.
And so that goblin dies grisly. Everything, all the other goblins succeeded the throw, and I'm going to say that's why, because the Duchess just leaned over and shoved them in his mouth.
Yep.
All right. And Marrow, I believe, still has an action.
Yeah, she's gonna attack. What's the difference between these guys? They're both at full health.
They're both the one. If you zoom in, you can see one is big and fat and wearing a crown. That is the Duchess. The other
Same.
one is just
Oh,
like
okay, I
her
see.
bodyguard. And then the casters that's been tormenting you is behind the throne, cowering, because he is near death's door.
Okay, we're going to hit the Duchess.
Yep, that hits. Ah! All right.
I think that's it for my turn.
All right. Top of the round. From underneath, so the platform they're on is like slightly raised with like some stairs leading up to it, and then the throne's on top of it. From underneath the platform, an arrow streaks out and hits Faelyn in the shoulder.
Bullshit.
Dang,
For
bro.
8 damage?
Yep.
That's bullshit.
All right.
I didn't even get a chance to see it.
On the Duchess's turn, as a bonus action, they're going to shout, it's like, get in here! That's not good for you guys. As crawling
ooh.
out of hidden doors, some smaller goblins appear and also rush in from other places behind you. And then with their action, they're going to pull a polished yet still not well made short sword out, and they're going to look back to Dirt, and it's like, dumb dog, you shut up, and is going to stab at Dirt 3 times.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Let's see. Hold on.
Looks like 2 of those would hit.
We're going to spend the ferocity to protect Dirt from one of them.
Okay.
And then Dirt is 15. So you get 7 either way. Okay.
Okay.
Baby boy.
Yes.
Then the goblin bodyguard that is flanking her is going to see Alina looks around and sees that Alina is a human knight that looks a bit more dangerous than the other riffraff that have come in, so they are going to swing at Alina with a short sword.
Miss.
That's going to be a miss. All right, Faelyn.
Yeah, buddy. We're gonna go here. Spend 10 feet of movement. Oh shit. That would put me
There are
here.
goblins behind you.
Yep.
Oh shit, there are. I can't hit both of them by going forward, can
They're
I?
minions. Oh, you. No.
Let's just attack him.
Oh, they're.
Yeah, that'll take.
Yeah,
that.
your rapier just glides through both of their throats.
Yeah,
They fall down.
that'll handle that, I think. I don't have anything that'll like let me heal, so yeah. So that's the kid.
From behind the throne, Falcon's going to see Dirt just run up behind there and cackle and say, he's going to look out. He is going to see that Abel is injured. He is going to cast a brittle bone hex on Abel.
Oh shit. No, I already took that. Never mind. I thought he cast Brittle Bone on me again after I shot him, but I
No,
already
you
took
just
the
have
Constitution
exhaustion.
from that shit.
Yeah. You just are diseased and have 1 level of exhaustion. All right.
What does that do to me?
-1 to everything, and it's already factored in. So
Oh,
if you look on
sick.
your character sheet, you have at the front, there is underneath the resources and death saves, there's exhaustions. You have 1 level of exhaustion. And
I don't see that at all, but
if you look on your attributes,
I do see that one. Okay.
yeah, that is that. And that is why you guys all have under the effects that exhaustion thing on passive effects. It's to automatically multiply that number by a -1 on all of your rolls, so it just automatically applies. So I wouldn't do it in a tabletop game because that's a lot of math to keep track of, but Foundry can do it automatically. So
I did not want to play this game without like having computers to do it for me. I'm so
you
sorry.
play it very differently,
Hmm.
It
personally.
becomes a kind of fun math game.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
they make
well,
time
that's
tables.
No, listen. I'm good at math. It's never been fun.
Oh, but the timetables where you get to be faster than everyone else doing the math, I love those.
Hey, can anybody else spot the valedictorian or?
Let's see. Abel, it is your turn. Your bones do not feel great.
Alright, well, we're gonna make a con save. Oof.
You take 4 damage.
Yeah. So in that case, we're going to dodge, and we're going to use our free command to say, get Falcon, and point at the goblin behind him, and put the rallying mark on him.
Okay.
And then I can also spend one of my real leadership dice to give. We're gonna give. Yeah, we'll give Dirt the extra attack. So Dirt will get
Okay.
2 attacks.
All right, and you can do that for Dirt. Cool. All right. Anything else?
And I'm gonna move into here to prevent these guys from going anywhere, or at least attempt to.
Okay. Alina.
All right. Whoop. I'm gonna take a swing at the one. No. Yes, I'm gonna take a swing at the one in front of me.
All right. The warrior.
Yep.
Oh yeah. He is gravely injured.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Mm.
I
Okay.
don't know why I did it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Same one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You just his head goes flying.
Sidle on up.
God damn it. I needed him.
All right. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Galahadron.
Well, I'm going to be swinging at the Duchess. Why would you take the bear's clothes and capture that spider and create the plant disease and make a throne out of iron. I'm also going to smite.
Okay.
Just
Is this an LED smite so it doesn't hurt, or?
Smite, it is technically magic damage, but Smite is also coming from, like, the source of Galahadrin's power, so I'm going to say that Smite damage doesn't make it any more lethal. Like, it's literally Galahadrin's, like, expression of whatever the fuck they do. So you say that to the Duchess, and the Duchess looks, it's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you need to respect my authority. And just smack her over the head, and there's a bright flash, and their eyes just sort of cross. But yeah, they're looking stunned. Anything else?
I'm gonna step over here.
Okay. Marrow. You have 2 enemies next to Dirt.
Not enough. I think I need... I need 5. Yeah. Okay. Dirt's just gonna go fucking nuts.
Who are they attacking?
Falcon.
The first one, Dirt just jumps forward, and Falcon screams and is just... Dirt, like everybody else, the line of sight is blocked by the throne. Alina, you see this not dog just leap on this goblin, and just bits start flying everywhere.
Gross.
Dirt heals for 5 also. And I guess Falcon takes 5 extra damage.
Oh, he had 3 health.
Okay.
So you did 13 damage to him.
Well,
He is completely dead.
More importantly, Dirt heals.
Dirt heals, yeah.
More importantly.
Killing the goblin made me be 1 point off from being able for Dirt to heal off of an auto attack. So I was like, damn it. Okay, and then Marrow attacks.
Oh, yeah, that. The Duchess is not looking great. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Top of the round, again, hidden from underneath the platform, Faelyn. An arrow streaks out. Does that hit you?
16?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Number one smacks you again from underneath the platform, somewhere crawling in the shadows as a sniper.
I'm not loving this.
Get up here then.
Alright, the Duchess's turn. The minions who are active are going to make their attack against Abel, and that is a disadvantage. Alright. And then the Duchess themselves are going to shout for more lackeys. And they're going to crawl out of from underneath. They just appear anywhere within 60 feet, so there's goblins just crawling out of the walls. Alright. And then the Duchess is just gonna... No! I needed him! From my empire! And they're going to stab at... once at Galahadrin, Alina, and Marrow each. So So the first one's going to be at Alina.
Miss.
And then at Galahadrin.
Hit.
And then at Marrow.
9, but I do get attack on them now. Because Dirt gets an attack on the Duchess.
Oh, because of your feature thing. That misses. And then showing deceptive agility for their large frame, they're going to hop out of the chair and scurry and make their way over here. It's like, and stand over Abel. It's like, you noble human, you think you're better than me? I am a duchess. You are nothing. Yep. It's their turn.
You
Faelyn.
and, you and everybody
just
else in the duchies.
I'm imagining, Howl's
Rude.
Moving Castle, the Duchess.
Yes, but if you took her and made it mini-me.
She's
So-
already pretty short. She's like 2 feet tall.
Oh, that one? Oh, wait a second. Which? Oh, I thought you meant the witch.
The witch.
The Witch of the Wastes. She's in Howl's Moving Castle?
She big.
She's like 6 foot, at least.
But
She
then when she
shrinks
gets,
after.
she gets little.
Oh, when she
And
get.
then she's
Oh,
kinda
okay.
like, she kind of gets like a soupy body.
Yeah, the soupiness. Kind of before she's soupy, but yeah.
She,
Anyways,
melts
she
at the
doesn't
seams.
look
Anyway,
good. Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, I heard that Duchy's comment.
I am
Rude.
going to fire this way.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here.
That is a miss.
Oh shit. Okay. Then I am going to effectively disengage.
As a bonus action?
Yep. Oh, sort of. I have Flicker Step, which on your turn you can replace your movement by teleporting 5 feet in any direction.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to go somewhere that will get me away from this fucker, but not put me worse.
Well, you only have, like, 3 squares to work with, so...
Yeah. I can go here. I can go up.
Yeah, you can go on top of the table. Yeah.
Actually, let's stay here. Better him, I suppose, than getting closer to the rest of them. I'm good.
Okay, I didn't see you move.
I didn't move.
Okay. All right,
I
you're
negged that
good
idea.
not moving.
I'm good not moving.
Okay. Falcon is dead. Alina, so there's bits of Falcon just splattered all over the wall and like the back of the throne and stuff. You can see small flowers start to sprout from the chunks of his flesh.
Oh, hell no.
Abel, you are on the ground, surrounded by goblins, being looked down on. Or well, you're not on the
No,
ground.
I'm not
You're
on the
still
ground.
up.
I'm still
You're
standing.
not on the ground. You're still standing. Yeah. She's looking.
Better
It's
than
like,
you ever did.
Yeah, she points her sword at you. It's like, surrender! I shall kill this one.
Kill this one. So yeah, I'm gonna dodge. And I'm going to use my free, commander's dice to put a rallying mark on the Duchess.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my last real leadership die to give. Let's see, can Alina get? Alina can get around without provoking opportunity attacks, right? Because you can.
Yeah, there's nobody nearby. Galahadron's the only one that's nearby,
1, 2.
I think.
I hate that there's not a way to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but yeah.
I'm gonna give Alina an extra attack,
But
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a villain action and shout, "What are you waiting for?" And all of the allies within 60 feet of her who can move her move up to their speed. They don't need to, and make a melee weapon attack. So the 2 groups of minions are going to make one. So 1 against Faelyn. You take 1 damage.
That I can handle.
And then
How does-
the 3
Does it even...
against.
Oh,
Abel.
he does one. He just does 1 damage.
He just they make attacks as a group, and they deal 1 damage for each one of them that's hitting.
Gotcha.
Abel, they're going to attack you. You are being flanked, so your AC is -2, but they do have disadvantage because you're dodging.
With the
Take
-2, my AC is 15.
You take 4 damage.
I'm on the ground again. I had 3 hit points. They just
Right.
dogpiled
Well-
me.
All right.
No,
Alina?
I'm at 7.
It is your turn.
where do I have to be to?
Wait,
Is the Duchess already?
didn't she already have her turn?
She gets villain actions that she can take once per round after one of your guys' turns.
Okay.
Legendary creatures have legendary actions.
Is the lady classified as flanked right now?
No.
I'm on the ground. I'm not doing
Oh
anything.
yeah, you're.
Yeah.
So I would have to be. Where I'm just gonna go here. That's easier.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere that you could go.
No, and that's okay.
Also,
You could
I'm
put
not
your
sure where your
echo
echo
there.
is. Yeah. Where is your echo?
Right here.
Underneath Marrow.
Oh, underneath. Oh, okay. Also, not gonna lie, that's also where the Goblin Sniper is currently. So that is just a stack of tokens.
Because on my screen, my echo's under Galahadron.
Under, as in
There,
below.
yeah. There it is.
There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy. There we go. We've updated, folks. We're having a good time.
Well,
Alright.
Abel's not.
Well.
I'm also
Alright.
not having a splendid time, but whatever.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm gonna do 2 attacks against
Hi, buddy.
the ugly lady.
The first one misses. Second one hits. She's bleeding profusely, and she snarls at you, and it's like, "You can't do that! By royal decree, you can't do that!"
Well, you're not my Duchess, and I'd really do what I want, so.
Oh wait, I put the
Cringe.
rallying mark on her, so she takes an extra
17.
3 damage, and Eilina heals for 3.
Woo! I'll do it. I'm almost to full health now.
Alright, she is still up, but she is closer to death than ever before. Alright, anything else, Alina?
Oh, that's an action. Oof. Yeah, my wings are gonna pop out.
Okay.
And there's Radiant Soul.
You could have done that as a bonus action.
That's what I was doing.
Well, because it applies a damage bonus to your attack.
Ah.
So would you have liked to have done that before you hit?
Yes.
Okay, how much? And I believe it adds your proficiency bonus for damage?
Yes.
Alright, so it's an additional 2. There, by a thread.
I know, and I was looking at Unleash Incarnation, and it makes me so upset.
Yep.
It doesn't say. It is an action. Okay. I think. I don't know. It says action.
Well, you can also move your Echo to do Unleash Incarnation.
Well,
Whenever
yeah, but it would take an opportunity attack.
Can't you just teleport your...
I'd have to switch places. I guess I could. No, to teleport, I can move it up to 30 feet. To teleport it, I would have to unsummon it and resummon it, and that's a bonus action.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep.
And I've Radiant Souled, so.
Okay.
Alright, that's
All right. Galahadron.
What? Well, except.
All right. Are you trying to do that?
I was trying to accept the trade.
What are you trading?
I don't.
You know?
Okay.
Secrets.
No. Yep. That's fine. Okay. You have
Go ahead.
traded.
I'm honor bound to keep secrets. I
Okay. I don't.
Let's see.
You said this is a tutorial dungeon,
Yeah.
so
I'm
No, it certainly is. It's definitely a tutorial. That is an add-on, but I didn't think you guys were going to use that aspect of it. But okay.
I'm gonna hit that one, I think. open that back up.
Yeah, and you're hitting the goblin minions, right?
That's right.
Okay, you swing out and you clock one in the head, and it Newton's cradles into the other one and knocks them both unconscious.
And then I'll move up to here.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right, Marrow, it is your turn.
Here we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. So those guys are knocked out.
Just actually gonna delete them because this is gonna be very cluttered with all the bodies in here at the moment.
Can if Abel's on the ground, can I stand in his space over him?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Okay, you will get one attack of opportunity from the one minion from moving past him. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay. Dirt's gonna attack her.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
That kills her.
Oh, that's fine.
How would you? You the one person who hasn't fucking watched Critical Role. That kills her. Would you like to describe how it happens?
Just a fucking massacre. You've seen
Yeah.
what dogs do to stuffed toys.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Dirt just leaps on top of the Duchess, and just Dirt is bigger than the Duchess. Just
There's healing
grabs her.
inside of her, and he's gonna get it.
Yeah, just violently shakes. You guys hear squeaks every now and then, as if a toy is being squeaked, but it's not a toy. It's probably a lung or a spleen or something. And just stuffing flies everywhere, and by stuffing I mean flesh. A few things fall to the ground as the Duchess is torn apart. Her shining golden crown rolls to the floor, leaving a trail of blood, and a skull, a goblet made out of a skull with gold trimming, also falls to the ground. And the rest of the goblin lackeys stop what they are doing and sort of back away with their hands held high. One of them crawls underneath from underneath the little deck thing and puts his bow down and raises his hand and is like, "Okay, Duchess dead. Duchess no longer in charge." And combat is over.
I'm gonna heal Abel.
Who here of the goblins knows what was going on?
And then he heals 3.
I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna net this dude with a created net because he shot me a lot.
He does not resist. He's like, okay, I be netted.
So
Okay.
do both Dirt and Marrow heal off the remaining ferocity, or just Dirt?
Just Dirt.
Okay.
And he's like, you ask who know stuff? Toblar probably knows stuff. I don't know stuff. Toblar knows stuff. Is anybody healing Abel?
Yeah, Eileen,
I do.
healing hands.
Okay,
me.
Eileen is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess you. What does that look like when you reach down and heal me?
I haven't thought about this yet. She leans down and she places her hand on your chest, and her wings uncurl, and for a moment her face changes to almost a different person. The structure's still there, but it's like looking at her echo. Like her echo has morphed with her for a moment to become a solid person. And she goes, "Not just yet, friend. Come on." And and she heals you.
So Abel's eyes are gonna open. He's gonna take a deep breath, like.
You take a deep breath of panting dog breath as Dirt is standing above you, looking down, kind of drooling into your face. It's drool mixed with a copious amount of blood.
Listen, he was
Why,
protecting
yes,
you.
I have vomited before.
We won. We won?
We did. We did.
Oh,
Good tactical work.
thank you. Oh, right. Okay. And he can wipes his hands on his. Nope, that's dirty too. Okay.
I pull out like a spare cloth from my bag and I hand it to him.
Thank you. And he kind of does the face pat with it. And just wipes his forehead. Just like, okay. Oh boy. Where's the Duchess?
She's
Around.
she's a little everywhere.
No, that was in character.
Okay.
No, that's what Alina says. She
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
She's a little everywhere.
What?
Can you whisper people?
She's right there. And a little bit of hers over there. I think that's her spleen.
Oh, so that's what a spleen looks like.
I think so.
So, Marrow, you can stage whisper people if you want to be above ground. If you want to whisper other players' stuff that's like in character, you can do a Discord group with just them and me, so I can see what you guys are saying. But you can also just like say, I whisper this, and then everybody just needs to know that they're not hearing it necessarily. So that's up to you.
It's not like super important.
Yeah.
I was trying to do a trade because I thought it'd be funny if Marrow was asking Galahadrian for treats. Trade treats. Request trade. Treats for paw.
I searched for treats in my pockets. Do I have any treats that they would like?
Go ahead and make a survival check just to see if you still have any food left that you've, been brought with you or traveling with.
Or like bones?
Anything. It doesn't have to be a treat. Anything.
Yeah, it's a survival check to see how good it is. You can pick up a piece of the Duchess if it's somewhere. There's enough dead goblins all over the place.
Spleen. The spleen.
You also have some like ship rations and stuff still that you just never felt like eating, but they gave you and you didn't want to be rude.
Oh, it's the spleen.
Alright, I hate to be a party pooper, but I have to run. My head is starting to pound.
This is a good place to end it. So.
Yeah, we can investigate next week.
Let's hope the Duchess left some notes about her plans or something.
You know what? I will leave you with one thing if you search the room, which I assume you do.
That was literally the next thing.
Yeah. And then...
This has got to be a level up.
Not yet. Alright, can you guys all see that?
Yes.
Oh, hey, by the way, can we heal my rot?
Oh yes, I lay hands upon you. You feel the summer bonfires.
Thank you.
And you can reduce the exhaustion to 0.
It's a hug, also.
I will take a hug.
Intrigue, sabotage. This was a setup.
Whose House of Colmar?
Colmar is the nation that we're at war with currently.
Oh.
Yes.
A magic crown.
Go ahead and make a... If you would like to, you can make a history check.
Me?
Anybody who's probably
History
just
check?
Abel or Ilena.
I think I have history.
Okay.
I do have history.
Yeah, you can give it a shot. DC's gonna be higher for you, but
Yeah.
So Abel and Faelyn, no. Alina, you look at that crest, and you don't know what crest it is, but it is not like anything that appears for like the Royal House of Colmar. You have no idea what that crest is.
Cool.
And that is where we're going to end it.
Neato burrito.
Hmm.
Let me know when you